Testing. Radio check 1 2 1 2. What's up? Give me a second. Let me get on screen. I don't know. There's some sort of chase going on. Normally I'd be sleeping, but I'm up tonight because let me see if I can fix this here. Let me get on my brush too. It's on the run. Let me go get my brush because I don't feel right if I don't have the brush. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have the brush on deck. All right. We're looking like rough here. What's up, man? Oh, we got two cameras, two now. Let me see if I can get the two cams going. Two angles. Let's see how we do this shit here. Right screen. Okay, let's see if I can fix this. Jesus, that's big. Okay. Two different cameras. What's he doing in the middle of the road there? I'm born. I'm back. I don't know if we can do rotten board and have all this shit on the screen though. I have to take rotten board away. Rotten board. Pussycat lady. There's too many cats on the screen. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's live right now, man. Is it Amber? Hey, Tracy, what's up? How you doing, man? Good evening, good night. How you guys doing? I wasn't planning on coming tonight back on. Like, this is kind of my off time. I was sipping a little bit, but we're here. Thankfully, thank God I didn't smoke anything. I'm be able to function. Let me fix the look. Put a little bit of
This child's name is
oh stuff we gotta add. Soul speed chase. Yeah, pretty much. Where's the how fast is it going? Usually they have like a little thing, right? Like they'll put up something on the screen. Let's see, can I fix this a little bit? I feel like it's kinda I don't know. I guess I could do this. It might turn a little faster, I think. There's a delay between both cams, right? One's really behind, I think. What the fuck is the guy doing? Oh, okay. So this one's, let's see, which one's first? What's he doing, yo? He's just going in circles? What's going on here? Oh, something wrong with this guy.
Good evening, everybody. Mark Brown, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. You're watching live coverage of a pursuit of a very, very erratic driver.
Something wrong with the motherfucker.
Going on now in downtown Los Angeles, in Chinatown. This is sort of near the Men's Central Jail, if memory serves. This is a pursuit that I actually have firsthand experience with, because as I was coming in to
Zombie
work
chick,
tonight,
thank you.
Coming down Flower, right near our station in Glendale, the guy flew right at me, like literally on the wrong side of the road, heading right at me. I could hear the tires squealing through my closed windows with the radio on. I could still hear the tires squealing. Him flashing his brights as he drove directly at me at probably about 75 miles an hour on a surface street. And then he continued on. I had to duck onto a side street to get out of the way, along with another vehicle. And then he continued on toward the 5 freeway. He continued southbound on the 5, heading into downtown. You see the erratic nature. This is what he's been doing throughout the evening, throughout the entirety of this pursuit. Glendale PD has been in pursuit. We would imagine that LAPD is joining it now. Again, he is stopping, doing donuts in intersections, flashing his brights repeatedly at everybody. He did that to me as well in Glendale as he was flying right at me, flashed his brights right at me, and then veered in my direction as I was trying to get out of the way. So this is a very, very dangerous individual, clearly with some sort of mental or drug-induced issue going on here because of the nature of what he's doing. Earlier video here on the right, doing another donut in another intersection, basically doing the same thing he's doing now. Very, very hard to explain, very, very hard to fathom, but it is incredibly dangerous. He has been driving on the wrong side of the road at incredibly high speeds. This is, I think that's Olvera Street. Yeah, that's Cesar Chavez and Olvera Street right there. This is in downtown Los Angeles. This is, Alameda and Cesar Chavez in right next to Olvera Street. And
my
again,
computer's like freezing and stuff too.
In the intersection.
It was off the entire time. I don't know why it's freezing.
Very, very erratically. There are pedestrians in this part of town at night. There are people who are out walking, and everyone who is in this area should be on alert that there is a very dangerous and erratic driver. It doesn't look like he's necessarily trying to even get away. He's just out doing all these crazy, crazy moves. There he is again. This is on Cesar Chavez Avenue.
Cesar Chavez.
That same intersection.
The Wilson Dallas, thank you for the super chat.
I'm struggling to figure out what his or her motive is.
Who said? Somebody said it looks spiffy. Thank you. I feel like I rolled out of. I just rolled out of bed, kind of.
I don't
Amber,
see
is that
any
you?
directly behind him. They may have backed off because of the craziness of the driving here. But they may have to re-engage just because they've got to get this guy off the road, however they can. I'm going to put my turn my computer on here. Bear with me while I get this going so I can get information from our assignment desk about anything new that they're learning. Again, this is on North Alameda Street, right by Union Station. At times, very calm, slowing down, but then look, making this wild U-turn for no reason. And veering and doing slalom, going down the street, slaloming. Look at the danger here. People, pedestrians out on the street. That person just had to run and get out of the intersection. To my knowledge, he hasn't hit anything yet, and that, frankly,
that's it. Shouldn't you be sleeping?
Is a miracle, based on what I've seen just in the few minutes ago when I encountered this pursuit in my own car on the street heading into work here at ABC 7. Again, in downtown Los Angeles. If I can get a speed from our Air 7 with the Sky Map technology, hopefully we can get that and we can relay that to you. Again, if you're in this area, High Street, Cesar Chavez Avenue, there are a lot of apartments there, a lot of apartment buildings near there.
The hell is going on?
A lot of folks living there. There's restaurants, Chinatown's nearby. A lot of folks out for a stroll, could be out for a stroll this evening. Be on the lookout because what we're seeing here is craziness, and somebody in a
Alejandro, is that Alejandro? Somebody say Alejandro.
Could really pose a real danger to anybody who's out there in a vehicle or on the street as a pedestrian. That's a wide shot of where we are. I don't see any police officers directly behind him. We do know that police and helicopters are definitely above.
They all do.
Yeah, from what we're able to tell, no ground units, no black and white patrol vehicles are anywhere near this person. This is, look at that, he's fishtailing and driving on the wrong side of the road. So right now he's by himself, not being pursued, at least from the ground that he can tell, but he's still doing these crazy moves with no discernible purpose that we can tell. Absolutely
no purpose, no meaning, just driving.
It is shocking, and it is bizarre. But here we are. For no reason
He's got his blinkers on, the double blinkers, right?
Traffic. There was no reason for him to do that. because he wasn't didn't need to avoid anything on the right side of the road, but he did. No ground units anywhere close. You see he's got his hazards on, and he's just doing these crazy loops.
Oh, if you guys could hit like too, help me out with the likes a little bit. I appreciate that.
And
we're just seeing what happens. Jazz told me about this.
Have this calculus about
so I figured we'd just jump on and see what happens.
What they do in situations like this, although frankly there aren't very many situations like this where somebody's doing this kind of behavior. Normally, when they're doing this, they're trying to get away from police.
Objection here, say.
They're not doing donuts.
You guys are watching too much of this trial.
Like this. They're just trying to find a way to get away. This is not that. This is somebody.
Lindsay.
Out.
Probably on video deposition with the cat lady. The cat lady just interviewed him and they're done.
Bizarre behavior with this.
It's like he's done with this shit. I'm tired of it.
Ton vehicle that poses a real danger to anybody that he and
Down on just says nutso. Thank you for being a member for 6 months.
Going the wrong side on the on the wrong side of the street.
What the heck?
Doing donuts in the intersections. CHP has been involved in the pursuit at various times. LAPD, I don't know if they've been involved in it. We do know that the Glendale Police Department has taken part in this. There's a helicopter that belongs to one of the pursuing agencies. We don't know who, and we seem to have lost it, unless that's him there. Yeah, I think that's him. That's the car I remember, actually the one that drove at me. It was very dark, and he had his the parking lights on, and he would occasionally flash his brights. Yep, that's the guy. Or the girl, I don't know who, or the gal.
Yeah. How dare you assume the gender? What's wrong with you?
Behind the wheel of this vehicle. This is Vignes and Ramirez, still kind of veering around the wholesale district here, veering around this one kind of neighborhood in downtown LA, near Olvera Street, near Chinatown.
Okay.
And again, just doing these crazy erratic moves. The speed is slowing down somewhat. That's a hopeful sign, at least at the moment. There go the brights. I remember that very distinctly.
Some crazy guy doing donuts.
Quite a start to see that. It was very startling.
Crazy guy.
There are, the LAPD's headquarters are probably 5 or 6 blocks away from where we are right now. We are certain they have to be aware of it. And the question is whether the LAPD or any other police agency will engage on the ground with this person, or whether they will allow him to continue. Crossing over the LA River now, stopping, hazards on. You can bet that although we don't see any marked units nearby, they are nearby. They're close by and are prepared to swoop in once they're either called upon to do it or if the situation warrants it.
What is this, drugs or something, I guess?
They are content.
Jackie, he deleted the message. I was about to read it.
And let him do whatever he's doing. The speeds are slower, but the craziness is still happening. Mission Road and Chavez. That's the 10 freeway, I believe, that he's passing under right there. No, it's 101. Sorry, excuse me. And heading, I believe, northbound towards the heart of downtown.
Thank you, Lenore, for becoming a member.
May have lost him under that bridge. He may
what time is it? It's 12:48.
There was a pursuit
a.m.
not long ago.
You make the small screen. Can you make the small screen video big one?
We weren't sure how what happened to him.
I think that. Wait, what's going on?
Yeah, and joining us now, thankfully, is Bruce Thomas. He's a law enforcement expert here.
I think Sky lost
in Southern California. He has covered a few of these pursuits and helped us to cover
Sky lost them
with his understanding of the tactics that officers would employ. And Bruce, I got to tell you, right now, it looks like we have lost the person. I don't know if
all right, we got to switch it up. Hold on.
Pursuing agencies have lost him or her, but they went under the bridge there on the 101 freeway and have not emerged that we can tell.
Yeah, it looks like if their 7HD pulls out, the nice thing about this driver is he's got his hazards on.
Mm-hmm. The nice thing.
He's kind of like a beacon in a dark sea, sort of, and everybody should be able to find him. I know the ground units have all pulled off.
Right. And this is one of those things where they have to really kind of make a decision about what to do when somebody's being that erratic and that crazy.
ATLA also.
Mark,
they pull back.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mark. As you say,
Wait,
when someone's
ATLA
that
lost them, or they
dangerous,
have them on?
You got to weigh it. And what you're looking at mostly now are traffic violations. Yes, you do have a pursuit violation, maybe reckless driving, but those charges are minimal compared to endangering everybody's life.
Mm-hmm. And we did definitely see that driver driving on the opposite,
we got another
in
screen.
the oncoming lanes on the wrong side of the road at very high rates of speed during this pursuit.
East LA,
so if they
Monterey
ever do,
Park,
if they ever find this person, they're going to be able to tack that information onto whatever charges he or she may face. And it looks like we have lost it. It looks like we don't.
All right, one of the choppers lost them.
Stick around in the area.
All
and
right,
see
we got to switch.
See if there's a radio call that indicates where this person may have gone. We have seen all kinds of different pursuits over the years, you and I and folks at home, but it's rare that somebody is just kind of out
officers or law
doing stuff
is
like this, where there was no real purpose, it seemed, for what the driver was doing.
Yeah, I know before that it went live on stream, this guy's doing donuts in Chinatown. He was just being reckless, careless, and basically showboating. Mm-hmm. For anybody that saw this.
Yeah. So that's what he was doing, and as we now, looks like we're leaving downtown with Air 7 HD, we're going to take a final look here and see if we see it. But it appears that we have not been able to find it.
Here?
And we don't know if law enforcement is continuing to track this individual or not, either from the air or on the ground.
Cheeky, what's up?
But for now,
it's late.
Looks like
you gotta be sleeping
away, at least from us. Bruce, we're trying to find it. We're still looking around.
Y'all lost. Wait,
we haven't given up yet, but we are keeping an eye out. You know, frankly, as you said, Bruce, he should be easy to spot. He should be the one doing donuts and with his hazards on, but maybe he stopped doing that. It appears.
Yeah, he might have been able to get away from.
Maybe
driver is doing, and he mentioned that he was possibly taunting officers, hanging out the window, pointing at the helicopter. Now he's getting off the freeway, looks like Desmond, and again, driving, well, he was exiting very slowly there. He's picked up just a little bit more speed, but not a lot.
What's up? We're bouncing around. We got 4 windows open.
Compared to what we were seeing earlier, hopefully this person has accomplished whatever. Well, no, I say that, and then here we go back into the intersection and making another strange U-turn. So it just seems almost like they're daring police to come after them because they've had so much time at this point. You're driving a black sedan. You could blend in probably pretty easily or turn the lights off, and it would seem like if this person wanted to get away, they would have possibly had the opportunity to do that. And it just really seems like the idea is to taunt people and look at, intentionally annoying other drivers, getting right in their way. And what's that person thinking about what this guy's
what are they doing? They're both turning?
And this person back here, they're just trying to get on with their day, and this guy's doing donuts in the intersection in front of them.
Yeah, and it seems like, Desmond, we're getting late word here, too, that they're most likely going to be sending some ground units. At least that's what's coming from CHP Dispatch. Coming into our newsroom right here. So
cops
things continue instead of, calming down, they just keep escalating, or they just.
Sarah says it's me in a car. I said I had 2 megabytes.
Driving there on our city streets.
Hey, Plan Your Chaos, how you doing?
And let's talk about where he's gone. Go ahead, Desmond.
No, I was just going to say we had heard that CHP East LA was in the middle of a shift change. And when they're done with that they may come and get involved. But then now this isn't on freeways again, so it might just kind of ping pong back between different agencies if they want to get involved. It kind of looked like he was losing control there for a second, or maybe just really testing this car again. This is to my knowledge, the high performance Kia model. I'm not sure if it's turbocharged, but I believe it's rear wheel drive. And this isn't your run of the mill economy car. If it is a Stinger, then it definitely has some power and is capable of some pretty aggressive handling. But go ahead, Pat.
Yeah, large caliber dual twin exhausts, in fact,
Okay.
Desmond. Just look that up. I was just wondering, again, I didn't want to lose my thought here, but just where they've been. We know that they picked this up in Glendale when he was at the intersection, Western and San Fernando. Then he went to Lincoln Heights. And now he's in, East Los Angeles. So
got off the freeway, right, a few minutes
and it
ago.
doesn't look like he's trying to get back to Glendale. So, you know, sometimes we try to gauge these things in terms of where people are driving, where they're headed to next, or are they going back in the same area, possibly. But they don't necessarily see a pattern here, Desmond, but this is just so, well, he's going to do another donut. You think he's going to stop and possibly just give up or even get out of the car, but no, he stops to do another.
And there he goes again.
Yeah. It's almost like a circus act at this point.
Yeah, here's a car that's approaching a couple of cars, so let's see what he's going to, probably going to keep going now. Yeah, not going to be, well.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah,
Whoa.
as soon as
Oh, now he's
going west,
zigzagging.
he turns back around and goes east, and now we're back westbound at high speeds now. I think we're up to like about 60 or so miles an hour. And then you see
K-Skull, thank you for the super
intentionally
chat.
jerking the wheel back and forth.
K-Skull says, I think he had a
almost
spot of purple.
Testing the limits of this vehicle, and you wonder how skilled this driver is, and if they're going to, lose control of this vehicle or you slam into a parked car, or God forbid, someone who's out there walking along. Now, we did just hear East LA. It sounds like CHP, they may have completed their shift change, and that there is a ground unit on the way to this, and they're going to get guided in here by Police 100. They're able, all the agencies are able to communicate with each other, and we'll see if CHP how they want to handle this.
I'm wondering what those other drivers are thinking when they see this car all of a sudden kind of pull over to the side and then just start going around in circles. Here he is, again, most likely just trying to get around that traffic, but he hits another intersection, Pat, and he just wants to do another big circle.
Yeah, doesn't look like they're trying to.
There he goes.
Yeah, you think maybe they're going to make a right turn, which is perfectly legal, but no, he decides to do something else. Has his blinkers back on and going back in the other direction of City Terrace Drive. We've been following this for about 15, 20 minutes here.
Yeah.
And we've
I got
same
some
pattern.
Yeah.
The pattern is this person is driving this Kia Stinger and is just constantly doing donuts in the middle of roads.
Wow.
Gets on the freeway, gets back off. Now it's getting a little dicey. I think that's the first time we've really seen some traffic or other vehicles get caught up
Was that from the police
in what
helicopter?
this person is doing.
Yeah, and his pattern has basically been the same, basically what you're seeing right now, which he makes it into an intersection, starts going around in circles, avoids cars, avoids the garbage cans there on the curb, and then crosses the double yellow line. And I mean, luckily, again, as we mentioned, so far, no injuries, no crashes or anything like that. But now, Pat, here we go, another narrow street, which
Yeah, and he's got his blinkers on.
A little different here.
Well, East LA CHP en route to engage with this driver, and
It take a long
we'll
ass
see how
time.
that turns out. This is a dark street, a narrow street, as you said, residential neighborhood right here. Still has his blinkers on. In any other circumstance, we would think this person was getting ready to. Oh, there we go. He is engaged right now. That must be CHP.
Oh, he's going
He's
fast,
still-
and he's zigzagging
Oh,
like crazy.
Look at him, just
Okay.
kind of whacking
Wow.
back and forth there.
What's wrong with you?
Really
Oh, my
asking for
God.
it.
No, he stopped.
But
He's trolling.
This is highway patrol. There was some. We just even heard some kind of conflicting
Magic
information from the
mushrooms.
police helicopter
Why the
overhead.
magic mushrooms?
It made it sound like that CHP was not going to get involved after all, but now we can see that they are indeed behind this vehicle as we're on this narrow surface street, Van
Oh, he
Pelt
turned
Avenue.
off-
We'll see where this,
Oh, did he turn
where
off
this
his
street
lights?
goes. We'll
He
see
turned off his lights.
if this driver knows the neighborhood going. Looks like going up into the hills. There's plenty of streets that do not go all the way through up here in the city.
His hands
terrace
out the
area,
window, right?
and We'll
Look
just
at- I think he's sticking out his hand.
see
Like,
where this one shoots this driver.
hey.
Well, Desmond, we're going to turn the newscast now over to KCAL 9 News at 10 with Susie Sa and Jeff Vaughn, and they'll
Oh,
pick
we
it
got
up
time
from
for
here.
that bullet.
Pat Wan, thank you so much. This is our top story tonight here on KCAL 9 News at 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay,
That wild
okay.
pursuit of a driver wanted for reckless driving,
gonna go into
doing
a dead end.
donuts at
Thanks, Lenore.
every
Appreciate it.
intersection. Susie, he's been taunting police when this started in Glendale.
Yeah, even doing donuts around a police vehicle. Desmond Shaw live in Sky 9 with an update for us. Desmond, these streets are so narrow.
Yeah, they are, and I think the driver just turned into a dead end here. I think.
Oh,
let's
is it dead end?
see. This is going into a no, maybe not. I thought okay, it's still going here. This driver, and it started in Glendale, and this all started with this person actually doing donuts around a police officer. It just does not get more outrageous than that. And the pursuit was on briefly until this person was such a maniac that the authorities backed off. But that didn't stop this person from driving so crazy and doing circles all across these intersections.
Is he done?
And it was really difficult to decide which law enforcement agency wanted to get involved in this. It seemed like nobody wanted it for a while. Now CHP is finally getting involved here, even though we are on surface streets. I thought this was a one-way street, but obviously it's not. And this driver,
look, he's going to hit something. He's going to hit something.
Kind of fishtailing, just kind of wagging back and forth, kind of turning the wheel here, just really, really outrageous behavior, and it's amazing this person hasn't crashed yet, Jeff and Susie.
Yeah, and on the right-hand side is going to be earlier video of the recklessness of this
spike strips. I think those have been defunded. They don't have spike strips.
Donuts at every single intersection, all over the road, the wrong side of the road. Also kind of almost playing chicken with some of the oncoming traffic at times. You see that on the right-hand part of your screen, this driver exhibiting that reckless behavior. This all started in Glendale in pursuit of that vehicle doing donuts in the intersection.
Look at this guy.
Western and
Holy
San
crap.
Fernando.
They should have that on the bigger screen.
Unusual and dangerous driving tonight. We usually see, vehicles driving at a high rate of speed to get away from CHP officers or authorities. But tonight, for the first time, we're seeing ground units since the Glendale area as CHP.
It took the cops like an hour to get out there. Damn.
And this driver has been anything but not obvious. Desmond was talking about how it's a dark colored vehicle. It's a black Kia, so they can certainly get away from authorities, maybe hide under an overpass or something. But you know what? We haven't seen that. We've seen just the opposite. Them throwing on their hazard lights, driving around in circles and doing donuts in random intersections, taunting officers, taunting other drivers with really, we have no idea where they're going with no real clear pattern of driving.
Almost wanting to attract attention because at almost every single intersection, that's when those hazard lights would come on. They'd start doing donuts, not necessarily the fast sideshow style that you see where it kicks up a bunch of smoke and whatnot and burning rubber, but just easy sort of lazy donuts at almost every single intersection. Now you see that vehicle's lights flashing on and off. That's why we suspected it could be at some sort of sideshow vehicle. You see those sideshows from time to time that occur in the middle of these intersections. That's also some of the police lights as well, but we've noticed some strange lights. And then we go
reckless driving. This individual, this suspect, was driving erratically through downtown on the 10 freeway, and now to this point on Cesar Chavez Avenue, you can see our extreme nav system there. Cutting the cord there between that bus and another sedan, and this appears to be some sort of Ford sedan version. We've been watching this for some time now. You can see the night sun there, Alex and Christina, illuminating this suspect. They backed off because of the safety to other individuals at this time, but now the pursuit is on.
Yeah, for a while, the driver was just sort of in the streets, including in downtown, just doing donuts and other maneuvers on his or her own without a lot of police around because it was so dangerous. But now, as you mentioned, here comes the pursuit. Here comes a big turn.
Another 180, and those are CHP units. They are taking the lead on this pursuit. This is now at First and Lorena, and this pursuit has primarily been in the downtown LA area. Another 180 going the opposite direction, and that car is blocking him in a bit, and that's something you don't want to do. We have our first collision we just saw there, and it's unclear if that individual was just that innocent bystander was trying to pull off to the side or trying to intervene and block that vehicle. But he's just doing loops right here. You can see it.
Look at the lights there flashing. Yeah, just doing loops in that circle there. And you're right, Rick. We don't know if that person was trying to get involved or trying to get out of the way. Imagine how startling that would be to have this car come up on you and see all those police cars.
And now on Gleason Avenue and really picking up speed. And yes, you can see that this individual now waving his hand outside the window there, has his hazards on at times. Obviously, we have to wonder about the mental stability of this person as
mental health.
He's not pulling over. He's running from police, driving erratically. That's why they lit him up at first. That's why the pursuit was first on. But driving so erratically, the Los Angeles Police Department.
Which camera is that? We need to listen to the pumped up guy.
And other motorists, so they backed off, hoping that this driver may back off as well in terms of how how erratic his driving has been.
And you wonder what kind of damage that car may have sustained, Rick, in that crash that we watched. And now it looks like we're heading onto the freeway, possibly?
That's right, getting on the 60 freeway at Whittier Boulevard. And this pursuit, again, has primarily stayed in the same area. Downtown LA, Boyle Heights, East Los Angeles, near the 5 and Dime. That's where the 5 and 10 freeways meet. We did see this pursuit on the 10 freeway for a time. Now on the 60 freeway, the westbound side of the 60 freeway near Los Angeles Street.
And hazards on, Christine.
Well, I don't know, Rick, if it's more dangerous on those surface streets where they can't get the big speeds, or more dangerous here on the freeway like this, wide open pretty much at a night like, you know, this hour, 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, crossing over there.
Oh, my. Okay. Maybe we just answered the question right there. Dangerous either way.
Yeah, you're right. Either on side streets or the freeway. For a time, this driver was slowing down a bit on the freeway and not driving as recklessly, but now it is on yet again. This is on the east side of downtown LA, the 60 freeway and the 5 now, the East Los Angeles interchange. That is where the 60, the 10, and the 101 freeways all meet there. Traffic relatively light at this hour on this Thursday evening. The night sun from that LAPD ship or that sheriff ship.
I have no idea where the audio is coming from.
Well, and you think also, Rick, about the speeds that are now happening on the freeway and how much more damaging a collision at these speeds could be. We saw that one crash, driver not going especially fast, but if he were to hit into somebody going this fast,
I don't even know.
Really dangerous.
That's right, and that's what officers are concerned with. That is the CHP unit taking the lead on this pursuit at this time, lighting that suspect up. And that suspect continues to have his hazards on. Some sort of strobe light action there as well. But you can see the airship is tracking the pursuit very well because of that illumination.
Too many windows. Too many windows.
Large light underneath
the
front belly.
I want to hear the one that's like, whoa, hey!
Still light here. Now on the 10 freeway. Again, the East LA interchange is where the 10, the 5, the 60 all merge there on the east side of downtown Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Reminded that this pursuit started in Glendale. We're now in the downtown area after being in Southgate, East LA.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm curious to see if this driver stays on
Nessie, thank you for the super chat. Donuts is a police in a police chase. Amazing.
Some fashion. Or who knows where this driver's taking us.
Heart of downtown LA now in the far left lane. This is on the 10 freeway as you make your way towards the 110, the Harbor Freeway, right in the heart of the city here near San Pedro Street. So the big interchange coming up here will be the 10 freeway, heading westbound on the 10 towards the 110. So let's see what this driver decides to do at this point.
Yeah, well, this driver certainly seems...
yeah, give me some likes, guys.
In some way, just to drive
Nico Fifi, thank you for the super chat. 2.3 watching, 2.K3 watching, 400 likes. Wish 400K.
Pretty good control considering how dangerous a lot of these maneuvers have been.
That's right, so far. And when we do see the high speeds, you wonder what they can do to try to bring this pursuit to a safe end without anybody else being hit. We saw the one vehicle being struck on surface streets there before the pursuit re-entered the freeway system. And this is coming out of downtown
Amy.
LA
Welcome.
now on the 10 freeway westbound. It's that 35-mile-per-hour threshold that officers typically use with the pit maneuver, the pursuit intervention technique, where they nudge the back end of the driver's side or the passenger side to spin the car out and disable it. The spike strip is always an opportunity, but at this hour and how erratic this pursuit has been going and the speed and on the freeways, that's really not an option at this point.
Yeah, so we can only hope that this one ends peacefully and safely, that this driver just decides to give up. It is a sedan. We're thinking about the gas prices as well and how much gas was in this car at the start of this pursuit. That could play a factor into how this comes to an end. But right now, we're just following to see where this driver goes. Obviously feeling more comfortable on the freeway at this hour.
We know at least one person was the victim of a crash in all this. We hope that person is okay. And the chances that somebody else could be involved in a crash in this are high. I mean, Rick, we see different levels of danger when we see pursuits. Sometimes people relatively follow the law. Obviously, they're fleeing law enforcement, but they're a little more safe in the way that they drive. This person wanted for reckless driving is
And
about as
continues to do
reckless
so.
as we've seen in a while.
That's right. Hazard's still on here at this point, and this individual was first seen driving recklessly in the Glendale area. That's why the vehicle was lit up. And that pursuit made its way south from the Glendale area into downtown LA towards Boyle Heights, East LA. Now we're on the 10 freeway westbound. We passed the interchange with the harbor, the 110 freeway, now near Normandy Avenue, and we're heading towards that portion of the city that we call mid-city, the midsection of the city between downtown LA and the west side.
That's what they said. Sports model or something.
The want on this one, it
Turbo
was the
or something like
driving,
that.
what we're hearing initially, and we witnessed it during this pursuit. Rick, sometimes they will pull back off a pursuit. This on the freeway here with it wide open, not as dangerous as it could be if there were other vehicles there on the road. We've seen this driver definitely wanting to evade police here. They're feeling obviously safe enough to continue to pursue this one.
And they did pull off for a while. That's the thing, Christine, Alex. Through downtown LA, this driver was doing just what we saw a bit ago, doing loops, donuts around the same area at a very high rate of speed. So they backed off because they wanted to try to lessen the driver's agitation and hope that he would just be on his way and then just go into what we call tracking mode, where a helicopter, a law enforcement airship would continue to track this individual. They obviously have the license plate. They've done a little bit of research to try to find out who they're dealing with. Maybe there's wants on this vehicle or connected to this vehicle. All that information is being told to the airship, all the ground units involved. And this has likely been a multi-agency pursuit.
Oh, he's pulling over?
It started in Glendale. So Glendale PD may have been involved. LAPD. Now we're seeing at least the California Highway Patrol. They're taking the lead. And yes, you're right. 10 freeway westbound, right at Crenshaw Boulevard.
Are we exiting here?
Yes. This is the 10 freeway westbound coming out of downtown LA towards mid-city, exiting at Crenshaw Boulevard. And now this is going to pose yet another threat, as we saw earlier with that erratic driving on surface streets as well. A little busier there on Crenshaw, and it looks like he's going to make a left turn here, which would take him south. He'll go underneath the 10 freeway here and continue, if he does continue, on the Crenshaw Boulevard. Actually, Crenshaw Boulevard overpass there over the.
Oh my God! Look at this guy.
He's waving. He's gesturing with his left hand.
Back on the freeway. Could get back on and go.
F that.
We should say he or she. I guess
that's right.
We're assuming that it's a man. Hard to tell.
Wrong way.
How dare you?
Okay, this is really dangerous.
Oh Jesus! Please, not that happen here.
This is where officers have to make another call to perhaps back.
Oh!
Whoa! Just that intersection. He was able to really needle through there without any significant damage.
I wonder what it must look like in the control room.
There. Crenshaw Boulevard, southbound on Crenshaw Boulevard here, coming away from the 10 freeway.
All right, if you're just joining us, you're watching the Fox 11 News at 10, and we are following a pursuit right now. This started as a reckless driving want, with this car apparently doing a bunch of donuts around police vehicles. It's been continuing now for at least 45 minutes.
Like they're excited.
Now this driver once again on the wrong side of the road.
Right across the intersection again. And with each and
every
second, really, now again, that this pursuit continues, it just poses more of a threat to the general public, and really ripping now, picking up speeds there. You could see with our extreme nav system in the West Adams area.
Oh my God.
Boulevard and Exposition. That looked like a sheriff's deputy there. Yeah. And all units on the ground, there's an all call out. I'll tell you that all units are being
That's all
told
units? I barely saw anybody.
Why? Why is he driving
look
like
at that
this?
against
Why is this happening?
I don't understand. Police for every minute.
The road's wide open.
He's not in custody. He thinks he could perhaps get away. But again, the mental stability.
There's no trial
of this
tomorrow,
individual,
Krista. No.
Is
Thank you for the super
obviously in
chat.
question. Anybody who runs from police, their mental state isn't good. But something like this is really dangerous, and we just don't know what we're dealing with.
And as we've seen sometimes with some of these suspects, they may have experience. With law enforcement in the past, and they may see this as a joyride. They may have been behind bars before and know that they're going back behind bars. So let's make this as fun as possible while they're running, and it's almost treating this like a video game.
Making a right turn, but now I'm doing that 180 back and making a loop at the intersection of Crenshaw and MLK Jr.
Come on, peel up.
see.
Yo, that cop is why even pursue the guy? You could have done something right there. You could have rammed him. Man, fall back. Let somebody else take over. I'm tired of this bullshit with this. Why is he even following him?
Conduct that pit maneuver. If they spin,
they need somebody else. Somebody take the lead.
They don't want to hit anybody else. They don't want to hit a pedestrian, a bicyclist on the sidewalk or on the street, or any other motorist at this point. We're on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Yeah, fall back, man. Let somebody else take the lead.
Through the Leimert Park area of Los Angeles.
You know, I'm wondering what message this driver is trying to send to law enforcement, because the way this driver's been
had him right
on
there.
The other side of
Look
the
at
road,
this shit. All right, let's see what happens now.
There's been no reason.
Oh, that cop is bad. He's bad, yo. I don't know who that guy is driving that shit. He's bad, yo.
Yeah, this is like
that would have been the opportunity right there. Who is that driving that cop car?
And this whole thing feels like an episode from Fast and the Furious or something. The way this person is just driving like a movie stuntman.
You don't want
those
none.
are speed bumps there, and now we're in a purely residential area of Leimert Park here, slowing down, picking up speed.
Will the speed bumps allow for a pit maneuver?
Yeah.
Not a lot of room though on that.
Still has its hazards up, but the one thing is there isn't much in the
Yeah,
way
you
of
failed, bro.
traffic. So we'll see right here. This is a good.
I don't know what. Just go. This cop is weak as shit. You already know this guy's weak as shit. Just go. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Weak ass cop, man. Just keep going. Peel out.
The trailing bumper now making a left turn. Look at that.
Peel out. You know that cop is soft as shit, man. What's wrong with that cop?
He's waving up. I think he's just.
Yeah, I hope nothing bad happens to him though. But
perhaps to the officers.
Enjoying this.
It really is a joy ride. And it's unclear if he knows his neighborhood at all. Again, it started in Glendale. Those are the speed bumps again. Over those. CHP is still the lead on this. LAPD is involved as well. This is the Los Angeles Police Department's jurisdiction. Continues to wave up. Unclear. The windows are tinted if he is the only one in there. We haven't gotten confirmation of that, but it appears that that is the case, and it does appear to be a male. Continues to wave. Trailing bumper here that was damaged with that attempted pit maneuver by that lead officer. Now making a left turn back on MLK Jr. Boulevard. Leimert Park,
I don't think it matters, but thank you.
Creed Avenue in Leimert Park now. Residential area of LA.
You know what? No regard for humanity on this. Alex, you talked about the signal to law enforcement, but really, no
hit the like button too when you guys are here if you could. Thank you. Late night.
Perhaps walking across the street at this late hour, dark out. The way that driver was taking those wide moves when it was unnecessary. He wasn't avoiding cars
that cop, yo,
into the wrong direction,
that was sad.
wrong lanes. He was just taking wide moves.
You just had to bump him. That was it.
Slowing down a little bit here, but
this might be a different cop now.
Really a dangerous situation, obviously. And as he stays in a residential area and the same residential area, if you perhaps live in this neighborhood, please stay inside. Don't come out, try to record it, because you're going to put yourself into danger. And you could get in the way of law enforcement trying to bring this to an end so that no innocent individuals get injured.
Well, so far, this driver has had remarkable control of this vehicle, given the amount of theatrics.
Here he goes again. Maybe a pit. Maybe a pit
again. Oh, please. This guy? If it's the same cop, you know he ain't doing shit. Somebody else needs to take the lead. That cop's not it.
Pretty good control there of the vehicle. You wonder
that cop's not the one.
If because of the damage to the bumper, we know that the front of the car was hit at one point when there was a crash. Will the car itself start to literally fall apart and make it harder for this driver to keep control?
Well, he made that one impact on the driver's side, the front driver's side with that
vehicle.
Oh,
look at his blinkers, too. He's blinking, I don't know.
And, of course, we saw the damage done to the bumper by
Team Megabyte. Yo, you guys are crazy.
Yeah,
it's some sort of like auto detail this person has.
It's really interesting at this point. And, again, we don't know if this car is stolen. It didn't come down as a stolen vehicle at first. No. It just came down as a guy driving recklessly through Glendale. They lit him up. The pursuit was on. He didn't pull over. And then this pursuit made its way, if you're just tuning in, south into downtown LA, East Los Angeles, on the 10, the 60, 10 westbound, exiting at Crenshaw Boulevard, south on Crenshaw Boulevard, into Jefferson Park, now into Leimert Park, and south LA. Cat and mouse again, Alex and Christine. Look at this. He slows down, speeds up. There's officers crawling all over this neighborhood as well. Tight residential streets.
Wow.
You know, as long
Sarah
as the
says there's a Cesar Chavez and MLK in all states. That's true.
To make a pit maneuver. If this driver gets back on the freeway, they lose that opportunity. The light's flashing now. Slowing down just a bit. You have to wonder if the car is in good enough shape still, if there is enough gas in the car. This is the slowest we've seen, Rick.
And I said that, it's unclear if we know if this driver knows this neighborhood or not, but sometimes they do go to neighborhoods that they're familiar with. They think they could dive out. There's that custom strobe light again with
that's a custom strobe light.
through this South LA neighborhood, residential neighborhood on Van Ness Avenue at 41st Street, 41 streets south of 1st Street, 1st Street starting on the north end of downtown LA all the way to the 200s south in the harbor area. Very
just
slow,
taking his time.
very narrow street. That is a two-way street, this residential area. Now, even stopping, completely different from what we saw just a bit ago.
So, I said that I thought this guy was metaphorically trying to give the officers the finger. Now I'm seeing some reports that he was actually giving the officers the finger.
He was flicking him off.
Just to confirm the flipping of the bird from this driver now showing off his strobe lights.
Slowing down in the middle of the intersection, just stopping. He's like, hey, come on, officers. It really does look like he's taunting the officers.
He clearly is. Clearly is enjoying this.
And he's not
clearly trying to put on a show.
Saying y'all trash.
And would not be surprised if he's
rotten born driving the cop car. Thank you for the super chat.
This is his first rodeo.
The sad reality of this taunting of law enforcement we talk about is that this person could kill somebody.
There's no question.
In the intersection. Well, my concern is the innocent
person.
person.
We're not worried about himself. We're worried about the others,
home
right?
late at night for whatever reason and doesn't know what's happening, and that's the part that's not funny or fun at all.
It's awful, and we've seen a number of situations like that over the years. I have flying.
He's like, where y'all at?
For all
Cops taking
years.
forever.
And that is why certain agencies employ this method where they back off, at least their ground units back off, in hopes that would de-escalate the situation. And now you can clearly tell this guy wants to escalate it. He's all, where are you, officers? Come on, I'm going to start doing my loops again. I got my cops on, my hazards on here, doing donuts in the intersection of Arlington and Vernon
Look at this guy
Avenue,
that pulls
which
up.
is a relatively busy intersection there at Lamert Park. Come on and get me. Let's do this.
Well, and the challenge for law enforcement, of course, is there's a little damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? If they are on top of him and then there's some sort of crash that happens, they could be blamed for that. But if they let him do his thing and then he hits into somebody, some might say, why didn't you stop this when you had a chance? So it's a really tough position. Well, if you put yourself in the the position of law enforcement.
Let me add to that, Alex. We don't know who we're dealing with. Does this person have a weapon?
We don't know.
How crazy are they when they get out of this car?
Does he have wants? Serious wants?
Clearly not a fan of police.
Imagine this is like a 4-hour chase or something. Like we're here for 4 hours.
It looks like units have backed off. He just did
what happened there?
Not an illegal turn, but an unsafe left turn there in front of that tow truck there. Stopping here on the corner of Vernon Avenue and 7th, now backing up into the intersection here. What I'm not seeing, and what I like that I'm not seeing, is there are not a lot of individuals lining the sidewalks here. We have seen that in the past, trying to record, trying to wave at the suspect being pursued, because that is a really dangerous situation that you're putting yourself into, and officers as well. There's one pedestrian there in the upper left corner of the screen there. We're looking tight with our camera there up in Skyfox. And you could see that the driver has really backed off on speeds, and he's just looking for officers.
So we've been told that the CHP backed off. That's who the ones that were
the lead
on top of him as the lead. The question now, they're waiting to see if the LAPD will take over on these side streets now. But right now, not much of a
my ass is already hurting too. Must be from the trial.
It's interesting that this driver is reacting by not doing much.
If you guys could hit the like button, please, I'd appreciate that. Hit the like button.
The Hyde Park area of Los Angeles now 8th and 46 with our extreme nav system. You could follow geographically as we do with this pursuit. Even though the ground units have backed off, the airship is still up there, and they are tracking this individual, and they will see where he finally decides to pull off into, and then they will put those ground officers back down towards that vicinity, 48th Street and 9th in Hyde Park.
So we don't have this coming in as a stolen car. Wondering if law enforcement perhaps has a feel for who this driver is due to the license plate or any background information. Also, Rick, the thought of a spike strip, which they could do at these speeds on surface streets, is hard because it's wide open. The person could evade the spike strip. And also, the way they've been going in other lanes, they could easily drive right around it.
That's right, and this does give them a little bit more in the way of opportunities to hopefully bring the suspect into custody and bring this pursuit to an end without any more damage at this point. You could see the rail system right there, Crenshaw Boulevard and 48th
Terry, you're awake
in
still?
the Hyde Park area. And again, it seems like it's worked.
But you guys gonna be up early?
Units on the ground backing off.
I gotta be up early too.
And this driver now has just decided to just meander around, still doing some unsafe turns, and just sitting in that intersection is unsafe at this point.
Yeah.
And now making a hard left there. Crenshaw Boulevard and Westmont Avenue now on Crenshaw Boulevard there in Hyde Park. So a busy street, a divided street there. That's the Expo line that runs through that part of town there. And now doing a 180 again, back in the opposite direction.
Oh,
there's your
wrong
strobe
way.
lights again, wrong way. It really does appear as that bumper continues to trail.
I thought LA is supposed to have like the worst traffic ever. You guys have no traffic anywhere. What's up with LA?
A Ford sedan of some sort.
I thought you guys had the worst traffic in all the states or something like that.
LAPD knows this is going
This ain't
on.
nothing.
They got a heads up.
Where's all the people at? I mean, I know, and it's early there too, ain't it?
Their presence right now from
3-hour difference.
Focusing in
Where's
on
all the
the
crazy heavy
suspect
traffic
as he
people always
tries to
complain
still
about? This shit ain't
perhaps
nothing.
Dip into somewhere and get away. 18% of
Maybe it's just the
individuals
area,
being
right?
pursued on average. At least the LAPD numbers are able to get away. Now pulling off to the right here on Crenshaw Boulevard.
So if LAPD is watching from the air, they know where this car is. They can just kind of wait this out.
They were saying they got bad traffic. I don't see shit.
If it's not a stolen car, what's in this ditches car?
Yeah, I mean, because that's the thing, right? I mean, this driver, they can wait
10:25,
him out. I mean,
so
he's
what?
only got so much gas. This car's starting to fall apart, right?
He's all, come on.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's almost like a bull, like a.
You guys
like
go
a
to sleep early over
matador
there?
with,
Florida is
know,
popping all the time.
bull.
It's 11 p.m.
Like trying to bring him there and trying to go back and forth, but
10:30. Okay, all right. I know the Cali people are gonna get me. All right.
And you can see the damage. You could really see because that was illuminated pretty well. That front and
hanging out
passenger
on
side.
train tracks is not the smartest
No,
place
it's
to
not.
stay either.
Crenshaw Boulevard there, the Expo line there that extends from USC, from the downtown
We can't see it on this
area
camera, but we
west
see more on the
towards
other one.
the west side. And
Santa
now just,
Monica.
Kinda.
yeah, this is something else. Again, LAPD units, they are nearby. Sometimes they'll even black out their units, turn off all their lights so that they're not seen. And what they'll try to do,
it's not
there's
good,
a unit
man.
there traveling on the opposite side of Crenshaw Boulevard. He sees them. There's another CHP unit. He's like, hey, here I am. I'm going to do another donut here right at the intersection of Crenshaw and 50th Street there.
How long can the driver do this before boredom sets in? Obviously, the streets are wide open, so there's a little bit of more of a safety feature that they're having to look at here.
It must be pretty loud in that car, too, with the bumper grinding against the ground.
Oh, yeah. It appeared that he was holding a cell phone as well. So in situations like this, perhaps he's in contact with a friend, a family member. We hear about that. And perhaps somebody knows who this is. And are giving intel to officers on what they're dealing with. We don't know what kind of day this individual had. We don't know if the officers know too much about him.
We had a bad day.
And that was just a motorist just driving by and doing their thing.
And that's dangerous for other motorists. You don't know what's happening as you pull up on a car sitting in the middle of the road with their bumper hanging off.
You want to get away from it probably as fast as possible. And you see the choppers overhead, but you really don't know what you're in the middle of.
And the thing you have to think of as well with situations like this, you just don't know. We don't know what the mental stability is, and we're going to clear up our signal there.
Somebody pulling up behind
is sometimes
they're
we
frozen.
see what we call suicide by cop, where you have people who are running and engaging with police.
All right,
like
while
this
this is
guy's
frozen, let me just make this a little bigger.
And want to get hurt.
So this is as we get our signal fixed. This
Yeah,
is
they're
some
messed
video
up right now.
from
Got-
earlier if you
this
wanna,
is the
are just
up-to-date
joining
one
us,
right now.
Getting a sense of
Fox
what this
11
driver was
is
doing,
behind.
doing donuts
Super
in
early.
the middle of the street there. You know, really, really dangerous, reckless cat and mouse game underway with police that we've seen in multiple different cities around Southern California now, Christine.
Alex, as I'm watching that behavior there, and I'm law enforcement, I'm thinking, wait, who is this driver? What are we dealing with here? You thought perhaps they have
the
some
right side is
experience with
outdated,
the
left
law
side is
and having been in
up to date right now.
before. But I'm just
Fox
wondering
11 is
how
they're waiting to
dangerous
get
are
their
they
feedback.
willing to be? Are they carrying a weapon? I mean, if I'm law enforcement, I'm really thinking about how much distance I need to keep here.
Justice for Johnny.
officer safety.
Right, because they have time on their side, right? I mean, they've got a whole lot of vehicles.
Damn, this guy
Could
really
run
is
out of
going
gas.
fast, man.
This guy could crash his car.
My God.
This guy, who knows? Now we're going to go back live. Our signal's been
They're live?
fixed. And
Okay.
here we are looking. Sorry about that. at least for a second, at that driver continuing to move.
That's not live.
There we go. That's live. This is live
right
now. Okay. Back on surface streets here.
Yeah.
A little confusion there in terms of what we're seeing here. This is live. We're back live again. This is definitely live. Slauson Avenue and Victoria Street in Hyde Park. Picking up speeds again.
What does it say that the driver has been staying in this area? Remember, this pursuit started in Glendale, took us all the way to Southgate, Boyle Heights, and now kind of circling in this area that is kind of the similar
they're having issues with the camera.
Neighborhood-ish.
It is, and part of the problem right now is our signal breaks up as we're getting into LAX airspace. That's the approach to LAX, and our helicopter has to be very careful and be in touch with air traffic controllers through this vicinity, and typically have to fly at a very low altitude. And we always like altitude. Altitude is our friend for obvious issues, mechanical issues, if they were to arise, to give the pilot an opportunity. But in this area, because we have to deal with LAX air traffic controllers,
yeah, they're showing old feed right now. I think.
Be careful of that.
So as we approach 10:30, Christine, why don't we reset things if people are just joining us for the Fox 11 News at 10?
This is up to date.
Right, so we started at 10 o'clock here picking up this pursuit out of the Glendale area. We had first Glendale PD on it, then CHP, and then CHP has backed off due to the dramatic nature of this driver.
First
who's been
or
doing
bumper?
Moves like that, evasive moves.
Let me see if I can do that.
Donuts in the street,
before something happens.
Driving in wrong lanes, making wide turns, driving in wrong lanes in the wrong direction as well.
Oh shoot! What happened? They got cut off too? Yeah, I think I'm doing like too many screens. All right, poll. My whole computer's like freezing now. I'm afraid to even mess with this thing. Is it me or is it them? I think it's me, but my YouTube chat box is like frozen right now. Oh my god, look at this. A poll, yes and no. I was trying to do a poll. Okay, let's do it again. All right, in the meantime, let me we'll adapt and we'll shift gears.
Gonna be
right while Fox 11 comes back. Let me do the poll. So and actually I should get another backup just in case. Jazz, if you're out there, if you could send me I know you sent me a bunch, but if you could check one that's different. Oh, am I not talking? Yeah, I got it already.
Units still not really trying to get too close and partake in the games that this suspect is trying to play with law enforcement, but just staying close enough so that they can keep an eye on this guy and see what he's up to. They do have
no way
the driver's address, and they do have officers waiting at this driver's home. When he
all right, let's do this. Let's move this here for now.
Madness and either go home or give up.
We'll switch it up. Yeah, Fox is down right now. I'm gonna refresh, but I think they're having signal issues. And the poll is for: does the driver get caught first, or does the bumper fall off first? One juror put that in. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. One juror matters. Male poll: caught first or bumper falls off first? And we're getting the votes in too.
How long have we been up, Jim?
Let's see what the thing says. I don't know what's up with my computer lately. Good night, Janice.
Okay. We're past the hour mark on this pursuit now.
People saying the bumper falls first. All right, we'll see. Bumper falls first. 73% so far.
We've been on freeways. We've been on surface streets. Now in the View Park area.
Thank you.
And you can see, wow, look at that crowd just gathering on Slauson Avenue.
There's a crowd out there.
I'm not sure how this is going to affect the psyche of this
driver. Oh yeah, you never know. That's true. He could just ram everybody.
A bit disturbed. Continuing down Hillcrest, it looks like. But I don't think those crowds that are forming are going to be a good thing for this this pursuit driver. The good thing is you can see CHP is still engaged, still
believe in the air as well.
Keeping
and so what we're
this
seeing
driver
here
within
is
view.
that driver in that Kia K5. We believe it's a male wearing a white or light-colored long-sleeve shirt at the wheel of this vehicle. The hazard lights have been on throughout. He has occasionally flashed his brights, but his normal headlights are off. We don't know what the reason is for this, although what we have been able to see thus far is it appears that he is at times trying to just taunt police into following him, trying to taunt the police because he's not really trying to get away. There have been various times where he has, where they have backed off, and instead of just running or getting out of the vehicle or trying to in some way distance himself from the police, he has turned around, flashed his brights, and waited, and then done donuts in intersections. So this is someone who appears to want to be pursued by police,
Looks like
appears to want the attention of both police and perhaps the news media helicopters that are overhead.
Slauson.
And this is the result.
And that bumper there does not want to let go. Slauson and West Boulevard here, continuing southbound Boulevard. Very close contact with a couple of cars there. This driver seems to want to taunt oncoming traffic.
The cam to the left is
thankfully to this point.
One up here is the fastest one up to date.
The driver is able
this
to
one
avoid the
is a
oncoming
bit
traffic
delayed.
before it becomes too late.
I wish you used the
Now
up-to-date
eastbound on 60th Street here. Are we at our southbound limit, Jim? Copy. The concern that we have now is LAX
look at that.
airspace,
Oh my
that's what we're
gosh.
getting pretty close to.
Oof.
And then we won't be able to stay directly
Oh my
overhead
God.
of this one. Another wide intersection there. Kind of surprised that they didn't decide to do donuts in that one. And the hazard light's still on. I'm gonna try and get a close look of the suspect here.
Oh,
Appears to be on the phone, possibly texting.
No, he's texting. Texting and driving.
Slowing down a little bit, 25 miles an hour as we approach this intersection. That's going to be Slauson and Crenshaw. And picking up the
this
speed
one is up to date.
a little bit here
The
as we
faster
go
one,
eastbound on
I
Crenshaw.
think. Is it? I think so.
Oh, now picking up the speed a lot, flying through intersections, flashing those headlights again.
He's live streaming. That would be crazy, man. If he is live streaming, if somebody gets a stream, let's put it up. Imagine he was live streaming. Hey! That bumper's still hanging on though. Wow. Oh.
Some additional information we're getting here from CHP, and it kind of
What happened? Oh, they just cut out.
adds a different element to this pursuit. CHP does have the family of this driver on the line.
Ooh.
They're going to try and get the family to convince this person to pull over. There does appear to be a mental health component involved in this. At least that's what we're hearing from what the family is telling CHP. Now coming to a stop in the middle of this intersection here. You can see donuts definitely performed before in this intersection.
I was reading a chat.
Go ahead.
I don't know why.
I'm sorry, Jack. One more time. 1 hour, Jim. Jack. 1 hour.
Okay, so 72% says the bumper falls off first. I don't know, man. That bumper's hanging in strong. I feel like which camera should we be looking at more? I guess ABC. Yeah, let's do
something
ABC.
that we have to wonder about with varying departments. Some departments have a lot of training in that. Some departments have less. Some departments have specific individuals who are very kind of well versed in dealing with people who are undergoing a mental health crisis. They may have crisis teams, but that may be a part of the response to this. But right now, CHP in pursuit. The person is the man is driving now down Slauson and approaching Halldale in the Harvard Park area. This is just south of the mid-city area of Los Angeles. And I can't tell if the CHP has backed off yet again, or if they are still engaging in the pursuit. If we could swing out wide a little bit, we'll be able to tell if the CHP is still directly behind him. Doesn't appear to be. They may have backed off. The problem that we have seen, Bruce, is that they back off for a time, and that's usually to try to cool things down, and that's a tactic that's well known, that we've all seen. But it doesn't seem to cool him down for very long, if at all.
A little bit.
Yeah, Mark, everything you just said about the driver, having some sort of mental episode, whether he's bipolar or something like that, all factors into this pursuit. Because you don't want to scare him any more than he's already scared. He's already panicked. He's already exhibited that. So by backing off now, maybe, as you said, this person can cool their jets, so to speak, and pull over, which ultimately they would want them to do. And then they'll take them into custody using a lot of the mental health training that they've received.
Ravaging the city
of California. But, this definitely changes a lot of the tactics.
Yeah, we are approaching LAPD's airspace, the terminal control area of LAPD. So that's going to be something that
the one that you guys are wondering which one.
And so
we're listening to the audio. This one here, ABC7.
Direction, but now we're on Slauson and Inskeep.
We're listening to the ABC7 audio. This camera right here in the top right corner, right here, or top left corner. Sorry, top left corner is a little bit faster. This one's a little more, oh wow, but you get like, this one looks kind of like a clearer view though, this ABC7. So this one I think is just a little bit behind. This one to your left, which is my right, which is all screwed up right now, is a little bit more ahead. But I just think we get a better visual with this ABC7 one. The other one's kind of like, off in the distance, 320. They don't even got like 720, 1080 kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
No matter what the motive or the reason behind it is very real.
Or is it 360? It says 320.
He's at the wheel of this vehicle,
whatever.
And it's a danger to everyone around. Now continue on 54th Street, South Park area of Los Angeles. This is a residential area. Look how fast he's going, around 50 miles an hour. And there are people out. We've seen people out walking around in various parts of the city this evening. He is stopped. Stopped at a red light. I think that's the first red light that I've seen him stop at this entire process.
Correct on that. He, all of a sudden, he's now obeying a traffic law, which is good. Maybe he's going to calm down. Maybe he's going to become more rational and just pull over and let the authorities take him into custody, which is something they're having a conversation about how to deal with this individual who is maybe manic depressive, bipolar, and does have some mental health issues.
I think they lost him on.
He goes behind those buildings there. We've lost.
Oh no!
Temporarily, we have to regain it. This is 54th and Avalon.
All right, we'll switch it back.
In the South Park area of Los Angeles, South LA, basically, and I believe this may still be in the sheriff's jurisdiction. Okay.
So they lost him. ABC7. Oh wait, no, they got it back. They got him back. They got him back. Oh my God, what am I doing, people? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like the views keep changing. It's like going. They're gonna lose this guy. Nobody can see him now. All right, let's look for a different one. Fox has the best audio and visual right now. All right, okay.
rate of speed, and you got to process it quickly.
Okay,
sometimes you're talking to somebody in your car, you got your
there
radio going, and you kind of have to take a second to process and try to see what it is exactly that's going on. And a suspect vehicle is not marked or lit up.
Right. Well, it's just, but the thing that you really can tell in these scenarios is all the helicopters, because it's not only our chopper, it's the law enforcement chopper, and other stations have their choppers up. I mean, that is pretty loud right now.
We're listening to Fox 11 right now. That's the biggest one.
You were in those choppers for 25 years.
And it is, and it's really an art what those pilots have to navigate.
What happened up there, though?
We are dealing with multiple media airships. We're trying to stay high enough to give the law enforcement airship or airships plenty of space. They're typically down at just a few hundred feet above the ground level, and we're up perhaps closer to 1,000 feet or higher, communicating with the other helicopters so that we all stay safe up there, trying to provide a visual and trying to provide important information to the public, and that's what we're doing now.
Registered address. The family was indicating that there may be a mental health component involved here. So CHP will have to handle that effectively as well.
So what happened? What's going on here?
Lose face there.
That's
mural
right.
As we go by some of the schools in the neighborhood. And it appears that the driver slowed down or stop.
Yeah, we've seen that a lot. We've seen the driver pick up speed, stop, taunt officers, start doing the donuts, the 180s back against traffic. But he's continuing on his way there, and you could see the flashers are still on there. The bumper's still dragging. He's got a green light there, making a left-hand turn now, and it's 10:41 on this Thursday.
Yeah, we're live right now.
There's still a lot of activity out there in LA at this time.
This is the kind of area where you would want to do a pit maneuver,
no
right?
question.
Wide open, light traffic.
As long as we don't see any pedestrians nearby or bicyclists, anybody on foot there, to bring this to an end. And you mentioned earlier, Alex and Christine, about the foot bail. And we see that a lot, where the driver just gets tired. You know, sometimes they just say, you know what, I'm out of here. They'll pull off to the right.
Top left pulled up to his house. Is that what they were saying? It sounded like.
Just go for a run.
Oh, they pulled up to his house. They pulled up to his mama's crib?
It's dark. There's a lot of places to hide at this time.
Oh, hell nah.
They will send units
Fox entered the live stream. So we're still watching it here, though.
Unit there to bring that suspect into custody. We do believe it's just the one driver at this point, but that has not been confirmed. And that suspect, who was initially lit up,
unless there's like a huge delay or something that says we're live,
appears to be a male, but that hasn't been confirmed.
I mean, you got to think about the adrenaline that's pumping through this driver's body. I mean, I don't know about you, but
did they stop?
Certainly, when I've been pulled over for minor traffic,
this guy Fox is weeks behind.
I feel like I'm about to die because I'm like my heart is beating.
Yeah, that
so
bumper
fast.
is still hanging. It's true.
At this level, for this long, this precise, through all these different intersections, this is some of the
drivers out.
You're looking at the bigger box now to give you a sense, if you're just joining us, of how dangerous this person's been driving for so long. And at some point, as you mentioned, Rick, the person's got to get tired. But Christine, what we don't know is what kind of enhancements this.
I think that, yeah, like you guys are saying, I think Fox is behind, and I think that.
At the beginning.
This one here, I think they're up to date. I think this guy, I don't know what they did. They pulled up to his parents' home or some shit. They pulled up to, he stopped at his family home. Oh. Damn, what? How far Fox behind? Like 30 minutes? Oh, now they just cut to the updated thing? God damn. What happened, Sky Fox? It's slacking. I mean, I guess we got both angles now, but it's a little.
Okay, copy that.
Yeah. Let's not do so. Right now, we'll just watch this one since they seem to be up to date. I mean, the quality is not as good, but. So he just went home and that was it? Oh, Fox is always behind? Damn, I didn't know that. Wow, that's it, huh? I mean, I guess we should be happy, right? No, Fox is talking about gas and stuff. Come on, man. What happened with y'all, bruh? What shit is that? Quick, cut it to the gas. Gas prices. Well, we should be happy, man. It's a happy ending. You made us 3 days late. Bruh. 04. Maybe he's just going to be there for a little bit and then peel off again. Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. Oh, well, it'll be 2 hours by the time we go on the air. Because it started, let's see, when did I first hear about it?
Daryl Martin, thank you for the super chat. Got $2 in the bumper before he got bagged. Becky, thank you for becoming a supporter on Facebook.
Okay, yeah.
Nessie B. Amber finally pushed Rotten Balls over the edge.
Copy.
Damn, bro. So Fox just, they went from a chase to all of a sudden he's caught. Damn. They just cut that shit.
I don't know what these cars are, if it's family or stringers.
What stringers? Oh, those are the people that just follow people around, the cops and stuff, and chases, right? Yeah, I'm getting you. Follow them.
Go in there, right?
Send somebody in.
Okay.
SGV News First is live. I don't know who that is.
Unit? Oh.
Oh shit! What happened, man?
Interesting.
This was the longest Kia commercial. Yeah, I think stringers are those people that they chase and they listen to the radio and stuff like that, and they follow police chase. I thought that's what that was, stringers. I don't know. Stream snipers.
What's that? Oh.
They had good commentary, Fox, but I guess I don't know what happened at the end there. And they had good visual at first, but then super delayed.
Okay.
Oh, I don't even have this screen set up. Ziggy says, yeah, that's what it is. There's people out there that just, they listen to the radio all day long. And when something happens, they run out the door and they get in the car and they start chasing. Oh, is that him? And they start chasing. And I think they try to record and get the footage and stuff. I don't think that's the guy, because the guy we saw had like a white shirt. Maybe those are the stringers. Stringers. He's coming out the chimney on the other feeds. Nah, get out of here. Faith Hope. No. You can see the stringers on KTLA. All right, let me look. I'm away. KTLA. I mean, I thought something more crazy was gonna happen, but I guess it's a good end. I mean, I wish we would have saw the last moment where he like actually pulling up. Maybe I could pull up a Facebook feed. Is that him? Stringers. Okay, there's different feeding.
just overhead in Sky 5. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, and an update on all of this at the top of the hour at 11. Gil, thank you. Meantime, to Vera, and a look outside. You have a forecast.
I certainly do. I think I have a forecast most people are going to like. Yeah, it's going to be warmer, but not too hot.
Well, they got him. I guess he pulled up at his parents' house or something, or family's house, they said. There's a shadow behind me. Oh, man. It's a ghost. Spirit.
I think they moved the car already.
I guess that's it. Is he on the roof? Nah, it can't be, right? I feel like we need to get the big screen. Let's see if I can do that. Rich. Ooh.
Oh,
Damn,
here's
I'm
the
all
car.
jacked
Okay.
up.
Got the car.
Oh, there's the car. The bumper's still on. Rachel Ann, thank you for the super chat. Says, hey, Mel. Hey, everyone. Try to get some good sleep, Mel. You're so dedicated to your work and your followers. Thank you. You're the best. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. I didn't think I was going to get any super chats tonight. I just came out for fun. Randomly. Mel, look at Pro Bono Gyno's comment. Pro Bono Gyno.
They gotta cut off traffic here. All these people are just flowing through.
Oh, shit. I can't even. Pro Bono Gyno. Yeah, I don't even see it. I'm gonna see. I still have the KTLA. If they do the top of the hour update, we'll listen into exactly what happened. Maybe they'll play a clip over. Is this slow enough for you? Yeah, I can read it. I don't know. Trying to scroll up and look for something. It looks like a lot, but yeah, I can read it.
What's going on? Okay.
He's up on the roof of his house high as a kite. No, man. No.
Okay.
Is that what the cops are doing right now?
Copy.
I can transform the screen into full screen for now. I'm gonna have to fix this. On Monday when we come back to do the trial, everything's gonna be jacked up. Be like, what?
They've got a crowd forming of people with cameras.
Amazing.
This isn't a better shot though. I can't see the car or the where CHP is working.
No, he said he has a stream of outside his parents' house, but wanted your permission to. Permission for what? Yeah, if we could look at it. Let's look at it. Let me see. If he has a way to contact me or something. What is it? He wants me to look at. He has a stream going on or something. Oh, how do we look at it? I don't know how to look at it. He's up on his roof in underwear? Nah, I think you guys are trolling me. A stringer is a reporter or photo photographer who does not work for anyone. Okay, like an independent person goes after stories. Okay. The First Amendment auditors. Most people kind of crazy though. I don't know. They always seem kind of nutty. If something wrong with people.
I'm not sure what they did if they released the suspect into custody. Copy. Oh my God. Okay, copy. Got some weirdness going on with people.
What is going on over there? Oh, so yeah. Okay, there is people out there Is this guy really on the roof? Please, yeah, let's get a view of that. Let me go on Facebook. I need somebody to either DM it to me or email me and let me know what's going on.
Are we going to be in a 2-box?
What the hell is this? Oh, thank you, Shay. Is that you? Oh no, I don't know what you sent me.
Copy. 1 minute. Copy.
No lives right now. Okay. Let's see. Hello? Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. Bye. Jesus Christ. The guy is on the roof doing some crazy shit. I don't know if we can play this because it's somebody else's stream. This is created by Prism. I don't know how to contact this person. Fuck, yo. Let me see if I can get a smaller screen or something. I don't know. I just don't know who this person is. Yeah, I don't want to.
Well, Chuck, Colleen, you have it exactly right. This one was quite an interesting pursuit, going from Glendale all the way here to South LA. You're looking at the vehicle that was involved in this pursuit with the bumper.
It's not related to this chase, is it not?
I'm going to move over here to the what we believe is the suspect's home. We have CHP working with the suspect's family.
Okay, they're saying it's not related.
What may have been going on with the suspect to cause him or her to go on this.
It's a reaction vid.
The video here of the pursuit as it was going.
The guy's
through
in custody.
The East LA area. You can see some of the video.
I don't know what this other stream is.
Where the vehicle was doing donuts in the middle of city streets, very large intersections. Cesar Chavez Boulevard was one of them, where this driver was just
I don't know.
up
I don't
and
think.
down. At one point, Glendale PD, where this all started, didn't want to continue following this pursuit into the city of LA area, so CHP had to get involved. And let's go look at that video where CHP actually intervened in this pursuit as it got onto the freeway. We were on the 60, we were on the 10, and then the suspect got off the freeway and started moving into surface streets down in the South LA area, where the suspect actually drove to his home, his or her home, where the suspect.
Guy, no, thank you. I had such a hard time finding it earlier. He's in custody and has left. Yeah, there's a different stream going on with some guy on a rooftop going crazy. I don't know who stream that is. I don't want to put that up though. It's just not worth risking whatever.
Is working with the family here to figure out what may have caused this driver to go on this nearly 2-hour pursuit. Or
there's somebody else in a different stream. They're like high on something on a rooftop.
Figure out what may be the
Mel, get us on the roof.
Again, there's the suspect's vehicle with the rear bumper taken off. And
you can go on Discord.
A lot of people from the neighborhood here trying to get pictures and get a closer look of what happened here. But we're going to follow up on this one and bring you an update in later editions of NBC4 News.
This guy, this chase thing that we're watching, this guy's caught. This is another situation in California going on. Let me see if I can maybe find a separate one or something that I'll have to think about. My computer's just acting all kinds of weird now.
All right, thank you. It's telling me South LA. Is it not? historic South Central.
Yeah, I think it's like a stringer or something that went. And...
Roxy, we appreciate you joining from Smoking Scan. Oh, they thought that was a man.
Yeah, somebody high on a rooftop. It looks like a rooftop, not like a building, but like some sort of smaller structure. Oh, lift the stringers that are live right now. Oh, is that what that is?
Run on, Diego. I get that after a bit, buddy.
But these people are not live though.
Jennifer Lynn, good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. So we've got an end.
Yeah, I don't know. No, we actually don't have an early morning. There's no court tomorrow. There's no court tomorrow. The film. I heard that was actually a good movie. I never seen it. Nightcrawler.
On our hit. What's your pleasure?
I heard that was good.
I think we can do that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the rooftop. Not worth risking because I just don't know what's up with those people. I don't know them. There was another guy that I used to watch that's out there in Cali that was cool, but I think he stopped streaming. I don't know what happened to him.
All right, thank you much, Chuck. See you tomorrow.
That's it, bro. Yeah, that trunk looked like a mess, right? There was a bunch of stuff in the trunk. I'm going to bed. Yeah. To me, it's not worth risking. We have a lot of trial live streams to do. We're only in the middle of this thing right now. Apparently, we just finished week 3, I guess. I'm discombobulated too. It's too many screens. Stop sending back. Yeah, it's not worth risking. I don't know what people's intentions are. I'm not saying that they're bad or anything like that. But I'm not gonna be not gonna risk my stuff with what I'm doing. I've seen clearer pictures of Bigfoot. But yeah, no, thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate late night, have a little bit of fun. At least this guy's safe, I guess. Nobody got hurt in the process. Nobody got killed. California, no laws. Petite, thank you for the super chat. Love your work, Mel. Puss lady interview, please. Puss lady interview. Yo, that would be crazy. Puss lady. I started doing something tonight, but I just said screw it. I put it back down, but I was gonna do some clips. I might do some clips tomorrow for Facebook. But I'm probably gonna take off. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Let's see what I got going on here.
And Mr. Depp was trying to urinate in the foyer, wasn't he? No. Mr. Depp had his penis out of his pants, didn't he?
I think I would remember
Relevance.
Mr. Depp's penis.
And did you have any discussions with Miss Heard on the way to Coachella that evening?
We had a conversation pertaining to the surprise she left in the boss's bed prior to leaving the apartment.
And when you refer to the surprise in the boss's bed, what are you referring to?
The defecation.
And what did Miss Heard say about the defecation in Mr. Depp's bed?
A horrible practical joke gone wrong.
Poopgate.
I think Jack Sparrow was more drunk than Johnny Depp, to be honest.
Now, you can't give any sort of legal opinion
or testimony as to whether or not Ms. Heard would have been entitled to more in the divorce settlement with Mr. Depp than she received, correct?
I'm not an attorney at law.
Okay.
I don't render legal opinions.
So
he's pissed.
Yes, in some instances, no.
I didn't really get to finish past there. Thank you, Rachel Ann. Appreciate the super chat. I'm gonna try to clip something tomorrow, maybe to post. Yeah, Monday will be the next day for the trial. The chase is over. Se acabó. Se terminó. A dormir. The guy went back home, went to sleep. The cops patted him down and said, "Okay, it's all good." And that's it. He went to bed. Chase over. He was doing donuts, all kind of shit. Yeah, we're live. This is live right now. We're live. We're live. Oh, they got the guy off the rooftop. Well, they're getting him off the rooftop. I should just taser him or something, or sedate him. Oh, they got like tranquilizer guns. Just tranquilize him or something. Yeah, they're trying to help him out. He's at the top of the roof. Everybody's going crazy. I mean, you can't even say crazy anymore. They cancel you for saying crazy. It's politically incorrect now. He's having a moment, a bad day. He snapped. Mel, do you know what day Amber takes the stand? No, I got no idea, but I hear that supposedly this coming week. Lady J, what's up? Supposedly this coming week. Make a pint, poop muffins. It ended well, so it's a good thing. You know, we shouldn't, I guess, pray for somebody's demise or something like that. Why you up so late? I don't know. I'm going to be up early to take baby girl to school, but besides that, I'm going to be chilling. It's kind of like, I guess I have a couple of days off, but I'm probably going to edit some stuff, maybe. I don't know. Post that in Discord so we can watch. I can do that. We could watch it on Discord if you guys want to come hang out for a little bit. It's coming to an end, though, I think. But he's still, they got a ladder up. I don't know, man. Homeboy tripping. Maybe he's having a bad trip. Thanks. I gotta get some more purple color, more purple attire. Kia commercial was lit, right? Nah, no court today. No court today, man. Sweet dreams. Good night. Thanks. I'll see you on Monday. Yeah, at least the guy's not doing nothing crazy. He looks like, to me, he's like having a bad trip. Stringers out there. Stringers. Go, 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 go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go, go, yeah, we got a live one. Go. Oh! That's dope though what they do though. I mean, it's pretty dope. You got to work for that content. You got to get your ass out there. You got to get up at all times of the night. You got to have the scanner stuff in your car. It's dangerous. He left. I wonder, the guy left.
Oh shit. My back is hurting.
I think they're done. I don't know what happened. He left. Go. Go. They're leaving. I think they're going to another call. Right now, this is blue. I was wearing a purple shirt earlier today, but this is blue. I can change the colors and stuff like that. It's a really nice light setup. Nah, you lying, one juror. Is there another chase? You guys want to watch another chase? You lying. Stringers. Creatures of the night. Waiting for a call. What do you mean, creatures? There's no other chase, right? The one guy that was streaming, well, the one guy that I saw was streaming, the guy on the roof. He left. He dipped out. That's why he left. That's why he left the guy. Wait, that's why NML left the roof guy. Is there another chase? Can we get a confirmation on that? Is that for real? Damn, Tony, I'm gonna have to stay now or something. We're gonna have to stay longer. Hey, Tony Montana. It's Tony Nichols, but Tony Montana, man, thank you for the top of that. I appreciate that. And a bottle. Boom. I could be sleeping walking right now. I get a little delirious. Might not be making much sense. Yeah, if there's another chase coming, Jazz, can you check that? Can you check the chopper frequencies and stuff on the computer? The website? Yeah, because this guy's hauling ass. I don't know where he's going.
Got a runner.
What's a runner?
Yes. Okay, when we get out, I'm gonna let you do your thing with this one, and I'm gonna do mine with this one. Yeah, that way you'll film with that one.
Air 1 is just hitting 178 coming out of the city.
It's got to be kind of exciting, though, right? Oh, wow. And a bottle. Yo, are you good? You sure you didn't do that by accident? You good? Thank you for the super chat. I don't know if you good, man? I got 2 notifications. Oh, I didn't see that. You sent another one. No, thank you, man. How did I miss that? Tony Nichols, dinner on me, bro. Keep on keeping on. Thank you, man. That's so nice of you. I appreciate that. Really nice super chats. You're gracious super chats. How did I miss the other one? Oh, yeah. I somehow missed it. I don't know how I did. We watched the Nightcrawler? No, we didn't. We watched it on Discord. Oh, shit. Hopefully none of the Discord people are here. We did watch that together? No. Thanks. New chase. Okay, where do we find the chase? Maybe the helicopters and people are still going out there. Let me see. I don't see anything yet, but let me see. New chase. Stringers. There was this one guy that I liked from Cali. He was really good. He was kind of crazy. That's what I liked about him. And so one day I started playing some of his live streams, and he really appreciated it. And then I sent people over there to go subscribe and stuff like that. And so once in a while I would tune in. I was watching the mainstream, but his commentary was so funny. I had to put that guy. I thought he was on something at first. He was talking so fast. I forgot his name, but I think he stopped doing the chases, though. He's in Cali. He kind of had like a funny accent, too. Zombie Chick, thank you. Wow. I'm leaving this stream up then. Thank you so much for the super chat. Damn, I don't even know what to say. Besides, thank you. That's super nice. Amazing. I guess it's good I got up. I mean, I wasn't sleeping, but I know. Smoke and scan. Ali's, I saw yours earlier today. Oh, you sent one just now too. What is wrong with me? Did I miss all this stuff? Watch the chopper view at a 15-minute mark on your live stream. Was arrested when the Fox was on the big screen. Oh, can you tell me which stream to watch at 15 minutes? This guy, yo, oh, I thought this guy just ran a red light. I was like, yo, his homeboy's tripping. I thought he ran a red light. Let me see. I don't even know how do I get this screen up. I don't want to put his stuff up like that, but I'll just show it real quick. I'm gonna see if there's something. Oh my god, what the hell is that? I messed up all my screen setup for Monday. I'm gonna have to reset up everything. Hey, hold on, ass.
About a minute left, guys, and we'll be on scene. Again, this was a failure to yield.
Is that what it is? So he is going to a chase?
Exit off of 178 onto Oswell, where they struck a tree.
Oh, okay. So it's not a chase. I don't think it's a I don't think it's a chase. Stringer life. I wonder if we could just send everybody over there and call it a night. Check your email. All right. Yo, what is going on tonight? Yo, what are you guys doing? Is this hacks or something? You guys are hacking? Is this a fake donation thing going on? How are you guys donating? Are they going to get refunds later or something? It was a chase, now a crash. I got you. Okay. Zombie Chick, thank you so much. Damn. Tony and Zombie, thank you. And everybody else too. Hernandez, I live in Los Angeles. I saw the chase while I was working out. Oh shit. Damn. Thanks for the super chat. Watch your chop review at the 15-minute mark. I honestly don't know which chop review to go to. I closed out all the links. Yeah, seriously, I'm getting pimped, huh? I have to start doing stuff. Thank you so much, Tony and Zombie. That was really nice. Oh, you know what? There is 15-minute mark. Let me see. I mean, the sky. If you tell me which stream, because there's a couple of streams that are now they're posted, I can look back at it. We could just see him get arrested. Damn, I wasn't expecting those super chats, man. He just got to the scene. I wonder. Let's see. Yeah, I can't get that. I don't want to put it up. Please react to an Aussie chase. We could do that sometime. We could do that sometime. Wasn't? Oh no, that was. I was thinking of the other one. The guys that were in the bank truck and they were being chased and they were getting shot at and they were driving. That was pretty intense. I think that one. Somebody owns the rights to that video though. For dental floss after meal. Thanks, Sarah. I could play. Let me see something. Let me see what I did earlier. Oh man. Well, I don't know if it'd be kind of weird to play now, but what was this lady's name? Let's see. Can't even, legend. Internet legend. Facebook. Hernandez, chopper still going at it, passing my area. I live in. All right, I wonder what's up with the choppers then. Where they going? No other chases too. Okay, I don't know. The chopper's just hanging around.
Facebook. Y'all know that woman knew that nigga had killed her little niece or nephew, whatever it was. Y'all hoes better stop letting these niggas in y'all house whooping on y'all kids, cause they gonna kill them. Now, that woman knew this. Now, this baby just been put in her custody, out of CPS custody. Probably better off with CPS. Maybe the baby will still be living right down today. But you hoes need to stop this. You hoes know who I'm talking about. Y'all letting different folks all in your house, sleeping all in your house. Man, keep these people away from y'all children. If you don't want them, give them some goddamn body. Bring them to me. Goddamn it, I do something with them. Hell, we'll make some paddocks over here or something. Yeah, you young hoes, that's all y'all want to do is smoke weed and fuck. That's all you want to do. You don't even want to take care of your own motherfucking kids. But you got different niggas all over your kids. Niggas don't like your kid. They ain't with their own motherfucking kid, but they over here at your house telling your kids what to do. You whole better shape up or y'all ain't gonna ship out. Y'all watch what I tell you. This shit was on Facebook the other day. Somebody said, it was Annie, my niece Annie. Annie said, y'all stop these niggas from coming in y'all houses over y'all children. Y'all know who y'all is. Y'all keep your own goddamn kids. Hell, that man killed that baby, throw that baby out there in that goddamn landfill. Keep your own goddamn kids. Hell, stop having them. That's what you do. That's what you whole need to do. Stick something up in your ass and stop having kids so much. Then you don't have to be worried about CPS taking them. Yeah. You hear me, don't you saying? Shit,
Confirm
fuck
what?
that. I'm every week there's some shit going on about these kids. I don't worry about this other shit. I'm talking about these children.
No. Who
innocent
shot
children.
himself? What are you talking about?
These niggas, he probably molested the baby. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got to stop with the trolling, the chase thing or whatever. The chase thing is over. The guy is already arrested. I don't know all this cockamamie. There's a chase. There's a helicopter. There's nothing going on. There was a guy on a roof. I think they took him down. There was already people over there, and there was some car accident, and that's it. Enough with this shit. Go over here, go over there, go to this stream, go to that stream. Enough. Jesus Christ, we got it. The 30 minutes of advertisement.
What's gonna come out? These niggas molesting these children. They don't want y'all star ass because y'all ass wore out. Yeah, you whole wore out. You done had 3 or 4, 5, 6 children, your asses wore out. So the niggas fuck y'all children. Then they kill your children. Then y'all want to play like y'all don't know what done happened. You whole know what these niggas doing to y'all kids, but let me find out. I'm gonna tell them.
40 minutes of advertising. All right, we get it.
Bitches.
Let's go surprise her.
That was Virginia. She was a kind of a legend from a long time ago, back in the day. I mean, I don't mind, but yo, like 30, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, yo, we get it. All right, like move on now. Like, fuck, this is not like a, you know. Jesus Christ. I need to get off before I get canceled. I should. My advisor's gonna call me again. My legal advisor. Yeah, I know people don't understand, but I don't want to. There's too much to risk right now. It's some of the stuff, it's not worth to play somebody else's stream. I got blackmailed one time. You guys just don't understand. I understand because people are just watching. I got blackmailed one time right when I was about to get 100. I was actually right before I got to 100K. I used to do these streams where I would play little fun videos, and I played this one guy's video from a YouTube channel, and this guy copyright claimed the video. Like, he gave me a strike. There's a difference between a claim and a strike. A claim is like whatever, yeah, you're gonna lose money, you could try to fight it, blah blah blah. A strike is like you got a hit on your channel. It's a serious thing. So this guy, I had to track this guy down. It was like a bitch. Like the social media profiles, he didn't answer, and I got to 100K. I wanted to get my plaque. You're not supposed to have anything against your channel at the time to get your plaque. So I looked this guy up. I did a background search because he wasn't answering. I directly called his ass and I texted him, and then he got back to me. He's like, how the hell did you get my information? I was like, well, your email, all this stuff links back to you. If your social media is not clean or whatever, or your information is not clean. So I contacted him. This guy blackmailed me pretty much, or extorted me, whatever you want to call it, for like I think it was $100 for him to retract the strike. And you're not supposed to do that. Like, he shouldn't have actually done that to me, but I just chalked it up as the cost of doing business. $100 worth whatever I'm making. It's not worth to try to fight this. So I paid the $100. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm not saying everybody's like that, but at the time right now where we're peaking kind of, and we're getting views, all this stuff, I want to risk playing somebody else's shit and then have to go into a thing of going back and forth with copyright strikes and going, no. Hell nah. Make no damn sense. You don't know people, you don't know their intentions and stuff like that. So, and not everybody's like that. Most people, I think, are probably good-hearted and stuff like that. Yeah, he only, I think it was $100, yeah. Only 100 though. Yeah, $100. And I think all that guy did was, like, he was on a subway and he recorded some sort of altercation on a train. He uploaded that video. That video got, like, I don't know how many millions of views. I think what that person does is they go and just claim copyright strike all the people, maybe, and they're waiting for people to pay up or something. I think. I don't know. So yeah. That's why I'm super paranoid with some of the things that I do. It's just it's not worth it to be going back and forth or get into some legal situation. Mel after hours. Yeah, I'm sorry. Man, you can make a show just out of the chat and talking to us. We probably could. Probably just could hang out. The only thing is, the more I talk, the more danger I put myself in, you know? The more risk to get canceled. My friend jokes, we've been joking about getting canceled for a long time on the channel. And my friend almost messages me daily and she's like, canceled, you're going to get canceled. We're sitting here almost like 7-8 hours a day. Something is bound to piss somebody off, you know, eventually. Somebody in the live stream earlier today, they were like, oh, the memes. It's, what'd they say? It was immature or something like that. I'm like, yo, we're just having fun. That's the internet, you know? So. $100, but they got hit like a bus the next day. Nah, Bob. Nah, I shouldn't laugh. That's a cancellation too. She can't laugh at that. The guy was actually kind of funny because I had paid him the money. I think it was it Venmo? It was some weird shit that I don't use. I had to pay him some manner. But then I sent, and this is the bad thing that I did. I mean, I guess I didn't have a choice. I sent him the money. And then he was going to retract it after. The retraction takes like 24 hours. In between the 24 hours, he trolled me and sent me a text like, I'm not going to do it. Like, I'm actually not going to retract it. I was like, what? And he was like, no, I'm just kidding. So for like 24 hours, I thought maybe he was really going to not retract it, but he did. So stop manifesting getting canceled, Mel. The tongue has the power. The tongue. I don't even remember the guy's name, actually. He's somebody that doesn't even do YouTube like that. He's just somebody that has a channel that once in a blue moon he uploads something. He's from New York. I forgot his name. He was freaked out that I found his information, but that stuff is so easily available. Sharon, are you not tired? No, I feel okay for some reason. Tomorrow I'm definitely gonna be tired. I shouldn't be up this late. No risk. Yeah, no, not right now. It's not. Right now, it's not worth it. I have too much of a good time. Yeah, the memes are good. Memes are good. Get a Floridian lawyer. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off, I guess. Get some sleep. Mama 4 Rose says don't risk anything for anyone right now. Yeah, we gotta get through the case. I think we still got 3 weeks to go. Maybe more, I don't know. So, all right. And the memes too, it gives people a chance to, I think, I got a lot of emails and messages, and I think it reminds me, covering this case reminds me a little bit of Gary Petito. Not that they're the same thing, but just like the interaction that people, I mean, look, I just checked right now. I got another email 19 minutes ago. Let me show you this. This is from, I don't know, I guess Amanda, but she goes by Unicorn. People, it's kind of cool. People get to engage. I'm getting a bunch of, memes, people making funny things. Oh shoot, what did I do there? Oh, there. I think that's what's kind of a little bit special about it too. A little engagement, the little moments that we have together makes it more fun. And the chat is just crazy as shit. Sometimes I'm not even listening to the audio of the trial. Sometimes I'm just watching the chat. Just Jazzy. He's going to have to file that extortion money on his taxes. That's true. I seriously wrote that as a business expense. That's what I did. All right, well, $100, okay. So I can get my plaque on time. All right. Oh, I heard about that crap. Jana says Florida sheriff arrested his own daughter for trafficking meth. Well, I guess it's not crap. I guess he was doing his job, but that's crazy. It's rough. I saw that headline somewhere. Yeah, that Gabby. Oh, by the way, it's kind of crazy. I was telling this to the research team tonight that that one of the Johnny Depp video is my #1 video on the channel now. The funny, hilarious moments video that I made, which kind of surprised me. And I wasn't even gonna cover this. You could ask multiple people how many times we were talking about that I wasn't even gonna cover this. Somehow, a funny moment superseded all the other videos on the YouTube channel as far as views. Probably not watch time, but as far as views. Just the other day got to the #1 spot under most popular. So I was like, oh snap. I think that video, it's possible that video goes to 1 million on YouTube. Very possible. And I don't even do the celebrity stuff. The celebrity shit is not, it's not my thing. Let me see the uptick. Yeah. 790, so 2,000 view delay. It might. I don't know. We'll see. It might eventually hit 1 million. It's slowed down now, but I don't know. We'll see. Your chat screen upside down and blocking the video. What? Oh, they can cancel you. That's one thing I learned. These companies, they get rid of you real quick. There is no real power unless you own the company or you're one of these people that are, shutting accounts down. But yeah, I'm gonna get some rest, I guess. I appreciate you guys joining. What time is it? 2:36 a.m. Shit. NCAM says F. No, the night before the trial started, you weren't even sure you were gonna cover it. I know. Yeah. I was even gonna if we didn't even get the views, I was gonna call it that Friday, the first week. I said if this doesn't work out, we'll just call it. Start doing some other shit. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, yo. But you guys have a good night. Thank you so much again for the fun stream, and thank you, Zombie Tony, Rachel Ann for the super chat, Just Jazzy for the membership. He's going to have to file taxes. What? He's going to have to file that extortion money on his taxes. I did read that. Hernandez, Sarah, Petit, Jake, Zombie, Tony. I said already. Hernandez, Petit, Beloved. Alley's. I did miss somebody else too. Boulevard of Broken Dreams. SGV News now has arrest at 11 minutes. I don't know what that is. I guess that's the independent person and live on the ground. Thank you. Leslie P. Good Lord. Only in LA, a car chase. Guy on the roof. Lots of random people, but really, really great flowers. What? Totally wild. Grim T. Thank you for the super chat. Just want to make sure I got everybody. Okay. Yeah, I got everybody. I think. All right. All right. Good night, guys. Appreciate it. Peace. Adios.